Hi there, it's Craig here. Guess what I've got? I've got that brown sugar lager that we brewed a little while ago, all ready to try. Now, I had mixed feelings in the comment sections about how this was going to turn out. So I'm not expecting miracles here. It's just an experiment, you know. I went into some beer forums after I made the beer and read some stuff, and some people had good things to say about it, and some people had not so good things to say about using dark brown sugar to make your beer. So, you know, we're about to find out. Okay. Now this has only been in the bottle about a week, so I can't wait any longer. I've got to try this. So here we go. Looks great, to tell you the truth. I hope you can see the color of that. Put it near my shirt. So it looks great. It's got a nice head on it. Smells fairly normal. I can smell it. I can smell a little bit of a brown sugar taste in there. You know, a little hint of it. Just an undertone. Sorry, I'm uncomfortable here. This couch is bothering me. All right. So again, well, let's just do it. Let's just drink this and see how she is. Cheers. I can't believe it. Wow. Look, I'm surprised. I better start doing some reviews where I don't like the beer that I'm drinking. So you guys believe me, but I'm very impressed with this. That is really good. Now let me just take another swig and I'll describe to you what I'm tasting here. It's not fruity like some people thought it would be, because it's cane sugar basically. I used just to let all you guys know who didn't watch the video, I used dark brown sugar instead of regular corn sugar in this batch, and you can watch the video. I'll put a link to it somewhere in here. Normally, like a lager has what I call, it's a top level beer, a top end beer. In other words, it's all top end. There's no depth to it. It's just a refreshing, unintrusive, light tasting, clean tasting beer. And that's what a lager usually is. With this, I'm tasting a little bit of bottom, where I would call bottom where there's more of a malt flavor, like a dark ale or a stout or, you know, a darker beer. It's got the bottom end in there. And seems to me what's happened here is the brown sugar has added a little bit of bottom to this top level beer. That's what I'm detecting. You can taste the undertones from the brown sugar, but it's you know, it's almost like you've added a dry malt extract. It's got more of a malty, or like a malt flavor to it, because I mean, when I bought the brown sugar, I could smell it had that really malt kind of woody kind of smell to it, a deep smell, you know. And I knew that it would. I thought that this maybe for $2 I'd be able to sort of simulate the addition of some dry malt extract. And you know what? This has done that. Even the mouthfeel It's really smooth. It's like it's got more of a creamy. I don't know if this is just me. Maybe I'm whacked or something, but it's got more of a creamy feel to it than when you're just adding corn sugar. Okay, it's a smoother feel. And it's got that deeper taste to it that a dry malt extract would have added to it. I will do this again. I'm extremely impressed. I'm sorry. I thought this was going to be, something that we wouldn't do again because, we just tried it. And some people said, it's not going to work. Some people said it might work, and I'm here to tell you that it worked, and I will do this again. Go out and get yourself a Cooper's Lager kit or whatever brand you like. Preferably, I don't know what this would do to a darker beer. Okay, I just tried it with the lager because a lager leaves a lot of room for underlying flavors to come through because it doesn't have a lot of strong flavor on its own, and that's why I used it for this experiment. But I'm really impressed. Now, it doesn't have a huge head on it, but it does have some head retention. But it's only a week old, so in another week, this is going to be fantastic. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. I know we were all curious to see how this was going to turn out. And it may be a little sweeter than usual, but it's only a week old. I'm predicting that in another week, this will lose that, and it will become a really nice tasting well, it's already a really nice tasting beer, but it will get even better. I'm predicting that. It's a week, okay? I just couldn't wait any longer. People were asking me and bugging me about it, so I thought, the hell with it. I'm just going to open one and see what it tastes like on camera. And for a week-old beer, you can't complain about the way it's hanging onto the glass like that, and I can't complain about the taste. This is going to be drinking a few of these tonight, definitely. It might not last 2 weeks. It might be gone by then. I don't know. The story behind this beer, really, if the brown sugar idea is this. I went into the store and I had my camera with me and everything. I was going to do okay, here we are in the store, we're going to buy the maple syrup. We're going to try a maple syrup, a batch of beer with maple syrup in it. And I had the camera and everything. And I was picking out, okay, we don't want to use that one. That one's cheap. This one, and the one I wanted to choose was a $10 bottle. It was a fairly small bottle. It was only like a 500 milliliter bottle. It was $10, but it was 100% pure maple syrup. No crap added to it. Okay, and right out of the tree. All right, and so I thought, this is stupid. Why am I going to pay $10 for a bottle of maple syrup when I can go and buy a bag of dry malt extract and do it right? So I turned around and looked behind me, and there was the brown sugar, and I thought, you know what, $2, let's do it. Brown sugar it is. And I bought the dark brown sugar, and away we went. Not too long ago, actually, a few days ago, somebody contacted me. Now, the name I don't remember the fella's name, because it's gone way down on my email list, and I'll have to find it and put it at the bottom here. But he contacted me and he said, if I send you $10, will you do the maple syrup brew? So I thought, oh boy. I said, sure, yeah, if you want to send me. So he sent me $10 through my PayPal account. And so I'm going to go and get the maple syrup and do the batch. I just don't remember his name. So, fella who sent me the $10 for the maple syrup, could you please contact me and tell me your username so I can put you down here? Because it's gone so far down on my... You don't have any idea how many messages I get every day. It's just... It's getting really hard to keep up with everything. And so if he contacts me, I'll put his name there. Very, very nice sentiment for him to do that. Sediment, yeah. Very nice idea for him to do that. And I will definitely be doing the maple syrup beer. And just to tell you guys, I have to bring this up. This has come up a couple of times, or more than a couple of times, so I'm going to talk about it for a second. People have asked me, what about, donations? Well, I would never ask for a donation. The most I would ever do is tell you to click on the ads below my video or whatever, or beside it. I would never ask for a donation. You guys didn't ask me to do these videos. I did these on my own, out of my own accord, and, I love doing it. So this is not a request. This is a response to some questions I have been asked. Can you supply your PayPal username so we can send you a donation? And so basically, I'm not going to put it, in a public place where I'm going to get so much junk email I'm not going to be able to keep track of it. You can contact me privately through a personal message, and I will give you my email address, and that will allow you to go to PayPal and do it. I am not asking for it. It's just, this is a response to a request. If you do want to do it, just contact me, and we will arrange for you to be able to do that. When I get my website set up, which is now in the making, where I'm going to have lots of products that you're going to be able to purchase and some of my videos, I may put a PayPal link on there, so that you can voluntarily do that if you want. That's just because, you can click on it or not, and that's up to you. But I don't want to sit here and say, hey guys, can you please, I know there's one person on YouTube who I watch who did ask for a donation because he needed to buy a new camera, and he got hundreds of dollars, probably even more, because he has a lot of subscribers, and he got a new camera, an HD camcorder. So, in a case like that, I could see maybe it's being a bit fair. If your camera's crapping out on you and you won't be able to make any more videos, then your users might, help you out. But it's not the case with me right now. My cameras are fine. So anyway, there's the information about that. So that's that. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Just contact me, and that's all you have to do. But in the meantime, this is the other half of that brown sugar beer, and it looks really nice, and it is really nice. So I do advise you to try it. It might not be something that you fancy. Everyone's got their own taste, but just try it. It's not going to be something you're going to pour down the drain. Okay? It's certainly not. It is something that I think you will like, and if you don't like it, just get it nice and cold and drink it anyway. That's one thing too. If you get a batch that you don't necessarily like, just dump a couple of ice cubes in it, and it will be fine. You'll be able to drink it. I don't want to see people pouring their beer down the drain. That's terrible. I wouldn't even be able to do that myself. Just put some ice in it, and away you go. This is a bit cloudy because I got some sediment in it when I poured it just there. I like it. It's very good stuff. Try it. Dark brown sugar, 1 kilogram. Okay? Guess what I'm doing tomorrow night? I'm bottling my Canadian red beer. And it's going to be a little different because I've done the 2-stage fermentation method. So right now it's sitting in a carboy. So I'm going to do a little different procedure than what I normally do. And of course I'm going to videotape it, put it on YouTube. Okay? So that won't be, I have to edit these things too. So it'll be a little while before it gets posted. But that's what I'm doing tomorrow night. And you'll see that very soon. That's the Canadian red. And the other one, the Black Rock one, is bottled already. I'm just waiting for it to mature. So we'll be doing that taste test as well. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Take care.